Hello and welcome back from my bed. I am still here. I just got done eating a delicious, nutritious Uncrustable. I don't know what is going on with me. I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like doing much, so I'm just gonna stay in bed tonight. And my mom is watching my son, so I have free time, and I really want to listen to the new Beyonce album. I don't think I'm gonna get through all the songs today, but I wanted to start in order. I know that many of you had requested 16 Carriages, or I've been emailed about it, and I haven't. I've just done one other song by Beyonce, and I really hadn't checked this out yet. I was a little disappointed that there weren't music videos to it. She does have lyric videos, so I'm going to be watching those and reacting. I heard that you're supposed to listen to it in order, and there's a lot of country songs. I grew up on a lot of country, being an Ohioan, West Virginian, and I want to hear her take on it. I'm really curious about what she has to say. All right, so the first song on the album is called American Requiem, which I am curious to know what this is going to mean. I believe that Requiem is kind of like, it makes me think of the movie Requiem for a Dream or of a Dream. I don't know, but very disturbing movie. Requiem is kind of like remembrance, but it's related to Mass, like of the Catholic Church. It's a way to honor, I think, souls that have departed. We'll see if this is even that. I don't know.
Nothing really is. Things that stay the same, they have to change again. Hello, my old friend. You change your name, but not the ways you play pretend. American Requiem. The big ideas, yeah, are buried here, yeah.
I was not expecting this at all. This is very, very moving. It makes me feel like I'm in church. It's, wow. I'm gonna keep going.
It's a lot of talking going on while I sing my song. Can you hear me? I said, do you hear me? Look at that now. Look at that, look at that. It's a lot of chatter in here, but let me make myself clear. Can you hear me? Or do you fear me? Can we stand for something? Now is the time to face the wind.
This is reminding me of that song, Hey man, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. But it's also giving me a little bit of like Bohemian Rhapsody. A little bit, right? Okay.
Peace and love, y'all. A lot of taking up space. Salty tears beyond my gaze. Can you stand me? Can you stand me? Can you stand me? Can you stand me? Can we stand? Can you stand with me? Can we stand for something? Now is the time to face the wind. Now is the time to pretend. Now is the time to let love in. Thinking to myself, there's a lot of time.
Wow, wow, there's so much there. I think that there's so much there that a woman like me, a white woman like me, can't speak to, don't understand, because I haven't lived it. I think that line about a pretty house that we never settled in, I might be totally off, but I can imagine like people of color living in the United States. It looks pretty, land of the free, home of the brave, and all of that. The brave Americans are the ones that, you know, if you go back into our history, which our American history is not pretty, and, you know, slavery and civil rights and what they had to go through and how much and how powerful song, especially church and singing, got them through, you know, from what I can understand. But again, it's not something that I can speak to. But I feel moved by this and I feel empowered by this song. And I wonder whenever she talks about the cleansing the sins of my father, if she's meaning her legit father. Because I know that he had a child, you know, while he was still married to Beyonce's mother, and it caused a whole issue, and she fired him as her manager after that. And I love that line where she's like, I am the one to cleanse myself of my father's sins. That symbolizes to me like healing generational trauma. But also in this, if she's speaking to people who have questioned her about being able to do country, I mean, she's country. Beyonce's been country from the very beginning because she is. Like, I don't think she needs to even remind us about her roots in like Alabama and everything. I mean, but she's from Texas and she's always had that twang, that accent to her. She's been country. I'm actually surprised it's taken her this long to do a country album. So anybody who's questioning if she can do a country album is like crazy. But I know that people weren't happy that she was at the CMAs and they don't want to embrace her. And I mean, country music, they can be very critical, especially the women of country. Country music is usually dominated a lot by men over the years. I know that that's shifted a bit, but it's the truth. We might be like looking at her like, what is she doing now? But also, I think this is something Taylor has had to do a lot. It's like reinventing yourself, because in order to like stay in power, you have to change. So her saying like things have to change in order to stay the same. But then also her talking about the big ideas, they're buried here. I hope I'm not totally missing this, but I think about the Americans that have been buried here or that immigrated over here and fought for our country, but also just the idea that there are bigger things, like those big ideas that you can make it, that you can become anything here. That's something that I think that as an American, we feel proud about. But the truth of the matter is that a lot of people die with those dreams because America in certain ways hasn't been created equally, isn't the same as how it is for other people. Like, I have to sit with these lyrics longer to be able to understand it, but I feel like she's bringing in her own personal experience as a woman in the music industry, as a woman of color, and her experience, never fitting in, never being right, and just like everybody having an opinion of being country or not country enough, or maybe judging what she's singing about now. I don't know. This is how the album is starting off. This is insanely powerful. Like, I can't wait to listen to the rest.